Live, the Roundtable family. Welcome to Tuesdays on the Edge. I'm, of course, your host, Rowdy, joined as always by my co-host, Big Boy and Little Bro Coop. And, of course, we are joined by our very own Kobe Adam Sherry. How are we doing?
What's up, boys?
And for the youngsters who are asking, like Kobe, this is from Office Space. Y'all should go see it. Y'all love it. Now that y'all are in the working world, a lot of y'all.
Great movie. It's one of my favorites.
No, you've never seen it. You just said 5 minutes ago you never saw it.
That's funny.
Well, we are live.
Week, boys.
Just so y'all do know.
Officially.
We are officially live.
We've been live. We've been live. Make sure we got a packed one for y'all. We're going to talk all things playoffs with, of course, Kobe, because he's joining us a little bit early this week. But, of course, it's going to be a little recap of the Pro Bowl, our thoughts, recap Texas basketball, and obviously talk about their game that's going on while we are streaming this. But I'll let y'all start it off real quick. Talk about the kind of thoughts on the Pro Bowl and what that was like in y'all's point of view. Do you think it was kind of a success or what?
Kobe, our boy ball, baby. I wanted Jamar Chase
Playing
in
flag
Houston.
football, dog.
No. I wanted Jamar Chase in Houston. Did you see that play, guys? Come
Hey,
on.
dude. How about that, bro?
That was an insane
It
play.
was a sweet throw.
It was an insane play.
Dude. Roll it out to the left, and he's got an arm like that. Franchise. Nah, man. For real, I saw stuff all week of him getting close with Stephon Diggs, him throwing the ball to Trayvon's son.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he's what we needed in terms of trying to get actual good players to Houston, which never happens. That could actually happen now, man. I wouldn't mind Stephon Diggs playing for the Texans.
Okay, let's get to the Pro Bowl. We're not talking about you. This isn't a Houston, Texas jerk-off session here. I mean,
Pro Bowl, man. Personally, I just think you should name players Pro Bowlers and bring them all to some huge event and just throw a big party, and each player gets paid or something. Because I think all this shit's stupid. It just risks a player to get hurt. It's flag football. Like
it used to be real football. And that's the thing. Like when I was a kid, I loved the Pro Bowl.
I will never forget. I can't think what year, man. It was early 2000s. Sean Taylor.
The punter. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I saw that
awesome.
Hit the Jaguars punter so hard. Yes.
And see, before they changed it, it used to be the last game of the season. So people from the Super Bowl were there and all that. And it was always in Hawaii. And so everyone went because it was like a free trip to Hawaii, like after the season. So it was awesome. And they all got to go there. I thought that was really cool. And again, when I was young, I loved watching it. I'll be honest with you. I watched some of the skills events and I watched about 3/4 of the game. It was cool. I like the little events; those are fun to watch. But it's definitely. I mean, the flag football is stupid. I'm sorry, it's stupid. I don't think they should. If they're going to do that, they might as well just do some events and, like you said, have like a big party. I think the flag football part's dumb.
And it sounds dumb when saying, "What if a player gets hurt?" But for real, what if Jamar Chase freaking snapped his ankle? Or
hey, that happened. I was telling these guys, they used to have they were having a sand football game, and this kid, I think he was a rookie, and I think he was from the Bills, had done real good his rookie year, tore his knee up, never played again, and it was in the Pro Bowl. Like I said, they were having like a sand football event. And he ruined his knee. Gone.
That's stupid as hell.
Yeah. I mean, but it can happen just as easy playing flag football.
Yeah, I mean, I get what y'all saying. I didn't mind it. I thought now the skill stuff was like whatever, but the game, I really didn't mind the game.
I like the skill stuff better. Like when they were
Really?
doing the tug of war and stuff, I thought that was
Yeah,
cool.
I mean,
but-
I don't know. I didn't mind the game. I just really want to see like for the Olympics, like we talked about it a little bit, but I want to see like them like actually trying to like play hard on a flag football game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
because you see like Tyreek scored, he's so fast. Like, what is that? What would that look like in a like real competitive?
And
for
if
the
they
gold
really
medal?
like had real plays and all that kind of stuff in practice
I think that would
2
be
months
really cool.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. But I didn't mind it. It was, I mean, whatever. I get
UT's getting beat 12-4, by the way.
Ooh, rough start.
Yeah.
Rough start. And man, I think really when it comes to the Pro Bowl and stuff, I mean, you saw Eli had those NFC dudes like they wanted to go and win and play. I mean, I think the winning team, they said gets like each player gets like 80 grand or something like that, which some of those dudes, whatever, some of them, it's not like NHL. I think the MVP of the game gets like $1 million or something like that, which obviously you can't really do that for the NFL like that, but it is to a point to where, I mean, they showed up whenever the skill events came.
But they showed up on the skills part. They didn't show up on the field because they got smoked on the actual field. Yeah, they just won every event besides like one. So
yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I think the fourth quarter of the flag football game was obviously intense because, I mean, it was close and down to the wire. If it could be like that the whole game, dudes playing like that, it could be very interesting. But
if they put up a mill, guys would be playing. Like, that money's money.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And especially if it's in Orlando, like they want to go there, they want to take their families there and all of that nonsense. So I think from NFL's point of view, I think it was a pretty good success. Most of the skills were pretty good. There's a couple of them that I'm sure they'll probably change, but I mean, they sold out that stadium. So
I like the tic-tac-toe, man. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. It did. Well, of course, if anyone is watching or if you're watching later, this is our first live show, Tuesdays on the Edge. Hopefully, it would be that coming forward the next couple of Tuesdays. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But kind of looking over at the Texas basketball, we know Big Boy just said they are losing this week right now. They're losing right now, but they did have that massive victory this past weekend.
So you can just stay quiet over there for this one.
Oh, trust me, I will.
Yeah, you keep your mouth shut over there for just a second.
Sir. All right.
Yeah. But they had the massive victory this past weekend at TCU. Big time for their Big 12 standings, big time for their chances of making March Madness tournament whenever it comes down to it next month. But Coop, what were your kind of thoughts on that game that just went down?
I don't know. The Big 12 conference, I'm going to talk about the Big 12 conference first. The Big 12 conference is ridiculous when it comes to basketball. Like you saw this past weekend, like how many games was it that there was ranked teams that lost?
Yeah, there was a lot.
Like, yeah, there was a lot. So I don't know. Texas needs to get on a little, they need to for sure win all the games at home, but definitely need to win a couple games on the road too.
And that's the thing. There's only 2 games separating like 12 teams right now.
That's what I'm saying. The Big 12 is tough, man.
And if Texas would have beat Houston, they'd be pretty much tied for first before this game, So
yeah,
it's it was a good game. It was. They beat TCU at home. That was impressive. But if they don't win this game, it's for nothing, really. But it's just so close, though. It's good competition in the Big 12.
It is. And then I was obviously at the Texas Tech Cincinnati game, and Cincinnati came in and upset Tech with the last second shot. So it's crazy. The Big 12 is, but
it's part of it. Well, we'll see what happens with Texas tonight. Make sure we'll kind of talk about it on Friday's episode. We have a big one coming Friday. Before we get to the Super Bowl talk with Kobe here in a minute, we got a massive episode coming to you Friday for the Sports Roundtable Trio Edition. We got all kinds of special guests joining us, some guys you've seen before if you've watched the channel, and some new ones. We've got a guy coming over that covers the Chiefs and Kansas City sports itself. We got a dude that covers the 49ers itself. And then, of course, some of our normal guys we got coming on all to talk one big Super Bowl preview. And then we have the Mike Harge coming on to talk Super Bowl and figuring out the 40 with us. So make sure you come and watch Friday's episode. But let's get to what Kobe's here to talk about, and that's the Super Bowl. The matchup everyone is waiting for. Roger Goodell says 200 million people are going to be watching, and just in the U.S. alone. We'll see if that number hits. But, Kobe, what are your early thoughts on the Super Bowl and what's to come on Sunday?
I think it's going to be a great game, man. I have the Chiefs to win. I just think all season they've just been a really good team, and all season I'm not saying that San Francisco hasn't been consistent, but you've seen times where you can beat them and they're not as good. Chiefs, man, if they can somehow run the ball, good. If not, I don't think it's important, dude, because San Francisco's pass, I don't know what it is, but their pass defense isn't that great. Huge.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Stop talking.
This is
There
like
we
what
go.
J.J. Watt
We-
did
we-
the other
we
day on
can't
the Pat
even-
McAfee
We
show.
can't even hear you. You're breaking up over here on the live, breaking up.
What?
In the Taco Bell parking lot.
We got our first comment, by the way, from none other than Jinx. Chiefs Kingdom, riding with the Chiefs.
That's
Here you go,
funny.
Jinx.
That's funny.
I agree, man. We'll
Who
go over
doesn't?
everything,
All that,
but
and they didn't even.
We can't hear you still.
I mean, listen.
Figure it out.
We're
man.
trying to be a professional
God.
show here.
Can you
And
hear
this
me?
dude's freezing up in the damn fucking Wendy's parking lot,
All
man.
right,
What are we
hey,
doing?
J.J. Watt froze up the other day on the Pat McAfee show. So.
Well, he ain't JJ Watt. Let's say,
Jinx said that he's got that Android connection over there.
hey, man, I got an Android too. Don't be talking about my Androids.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
guys. No, back to the Super Bowl. Okay. I'm going to continue to pick against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs because that time ticking bomb is going to explode eventually. It's
You like
gonna
losing
happen.
money, I guess.
Listen. I'm going to be wrong until I'm right. Now, is Brock Purdy good enough to beat the Chiefs? I don't think so. Okay. I'm a little scared for that one. But what I do know is.
No, hold on. Cooper, did Brock Purdy steal your bitch or something? What is up with you and
No,
Brock
listen,
Purdy?
let me finish my monologue, okay?
What is up with you and
I
Brock?
don't think Brock Purdy's good enough to beat the Chiefs, okay? But what I do know is I know Christian McCaffrey's good enough. I know Deebo Samuel's good enough. I know Brandon Ayuk is good enough. And I know, by the way, the better tight end in this game, George Kittle, is good enough. And, okay,
better
that's
tight
no
end.
exaggeration. I was just
God.
kidding there.
I think he's good. Don't get it wrong, but
exaggerating
Kelsey's like the
But
best
that
ever. man.
49ers defense is going to get it done too. They're good enough as well. That's what I do know.
You named 4 players. You realize this isn't basketball, right?
Right, but that's all.
And
their
you realize
superstars.
there's a guy
That's
that
all
has
they
to
need.
get that ball to him, right?
I understand. Brock Purdy needs to come out and play average to get the ball to his playmakers, and they can go get it done and send Taylor Swift back to wherever she's going, to Japan or whatever the hell.
Good
So-
God. What is Cooper on today, boys?
I'm in it, boys. I'm in it.
Yeah, he's had that poem written for the last 2 weeks. He's just
I
been
don't
waiting to
think-
let it
I'm
out.
ready, baby.
Yeah. I think Patrick Mahomes is at that point where you can't bet against him no matter
No,
what.
oh no,
Like,
I'm not putting
he just-
my money where it was because
Jinx-
he's beaten me
Jinx-
2 times, by the way.
Jinx said Pat Mahomes submitted his legacy already. Jinx, you can comment. Do you think if the Chiefs, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, is their dynasty
That's
better
the
than the
dumbest thing
years of the
ever.
Patriots.
No,
The
it's
Bro,
not
Patriots
yet.
dynasty
But
was
it's not
a
over.
long
But it's not
time. Are we
over.
If they
serious?
win, if
Not
they
even
win,
close.
if they win,
It's not
It's
even
not over.
close. Listen,
How?
Tom
They would
Brady
have
beat
the
him
same amount
2
of Super
times in the
Bowls.
playoffs. Not even close.
That has nothing to do with Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. It's the dynasty, a team.
Okay,
a
the
dynasty is not
dynasty.
one player.
Awesome.
Not yet.
Not yet.
If the
Not
Chiefs
even
win,
close.
if they win, they will have the same amount of Super Bowls in the same amount of years that the
But
Patriots
it's
had
overtime.
in less
But
time.
it's continuously overtime, though.
Listen, it's continuous
They
overtime.
did
but
the
still
same.
already be at the same amount of Super Bowls in less years than the Patriots dynasty. They would
But
be
the
Okay, but you're
Patriots
saying
have
of all
won
time.
3.
You're not saying in
Three.
this time period. You're saying of all time.
And their dynasty, Cooper, Patriots dynasty was 15 years. They won 3 Super Bowls in a span of 6 years.
Okay,
If the
so
Chiefs win,
Patriots dynasty.
if the Chiefs win this weekend, they will have won 3 in the last 6 years. And that's right at the prime of the Chiefs dynasty. The Patriots dynasty
I thought the Patriots won 3 in 4 years.
No.
They went back to back, then didn't make it.
Yes, but over a span, it was 3 in 6 years total of winning, not just going.
I think Patrick still has a ways to go, but he's on his way. I mean, we'll see what they do. They might never make it back to another one. That's the thing.
Jinx said if they win the Super Bowl, the conversation opens up with Pat Mahomes on when he'll be better than Brady.
Are we
When he
serious?
wins 7.
Let's wait.
Let's
till he
win.
wins. He won't even get there. Are we serious, guys? This is
How
not
can
even
you
a
say
talk.
he won't be there? You
He will
don't
not
know.
get to 7. There's no way. No way.
You can't keep saying
I
that
don't know.
just because Tom Brady beat Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs twice.
Okay, but
Whatever.
But
It doesn't
what
matter.
else? You
He
can't.
beat the
Who's
Chiefs
better?
once.
You can know. They played each other multiple times. Brady beat him multiple times.
It's not over the fact of them beating each other head to head.
Okay, so what's the conversation?
That was
Okay,
3
so
years ago.
listen. So you're saying if Brock Purdy and the 49ers beat the Chiefs and Pat Mahomes, Brock Purdy's better. That's what you're saying
That's
right
not
now.
what I'm saying. I'm
Yes,
surprised.
you
He
are.
also,
That's
but no,
literally
that
what you're
adds to the
saying.
that adds to the conversation. Tom Brady also has 7 Super Bowl wins.
And Patrick Mahomes' career isn't over.
That's fine. But
And they're right at
could
the
be
beginning of their
over
dynasty.
In the Super Bowl, he could freaking tear his Achilles and be done. We don't know.
Pat Mahomes has 10 more years at least.
You don't know that.
He's 28.
It's not a conversation. You cannot have the conversation until he's done. You can't
So
have
you can't tell me you can't have this conversation for 10 years.
until he's done. No, or until he gets 8 Super Bowl wins. If he's still playing.
Me personally, real quick, I'll let y'all get back to it. In terms of pure talent, he's by far the greatest ever. And you add in the fact that he's took his team to the AFC Championship game 5 straight times, already probably about to win his 3rd Super Bowl, and he's year 5 or 6?
6.
Year 6. If he
Yeah.
wins his 3rd and which he didn't start for his 1st year. So
yeah, it's 6 straight years of 6 AFC championships.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not taking anything away from Patrick Mahomes and what he's doing. He's the greatest. He's the best quarterback in the league right now, by far.
But to me, he's the best of all time.
How
Like,
can you say that? You cannot say that yet.
In terms of talent, there's no one that's ever been close besides maybe like a Marino or a Peyton Manning but for team wins and Super Bowls, of course it's Brady. You can't say that yet.
So what makes you the greatest of all time? Is it your talent or is it what you do as a team? Because
to me it's both. To me it's both, and he's already won 2, about to be 3 Super Bowls. I mean, that's
so okay. Answer your own question for me real quick. What is it about? What they win
both.
or
no, it's both.
Okay.
But you have to wait until he's done. You cannot say he's better than Tom Brady when Tom Brady has.
We're not
beat him
saying he's better
both
than
times.
Tom Brady.
Okay,
Hold on.
what are you saying?
Hold on,
We're saying if the Chiefs win, that if you can say their dynasty is better than what the Patriots dynasty was. That's where
The Patriots dynasty was longer though. But it
longer,
was
and they
over
still
time.
will have won the same amount of Super Bowls. The Chiefs did it in a shorter amount of time.
I just want to also throw this in. I don't know what this means. and I don't even have the graphic, but I did see this. So someone could pull this up right now. At this point up in their careers, like I think it was same games played. Mahomes has more yards, touchdowns, less picks, better pass rating, and if he wins his third Super Bowl, it will be more. So I'm not saying he's the greatest of all time, but he's on track to be the greatest.
I got it right here. Okay, regular season record, Brady 58-20, Mahomes 64-16. Passing yards, Brady. Hold on.
While you're finding that, let me just say something real quick. Tom Brady handed Patrick Mahomes his first regular season loss, first postseason loss, and first
Why do you
Super
keep
Bowl loss.
bringing that up,
That's
though?
just the team, bro. It's not the player.
saying,
Tom
I'm
Brady's
just
not playing
saying.
defense.
I'm just saying,
cannot-
it's just a stat. It's
cannot
just a
say
stat that I'm
that
saying.
for-
That's it.
That means nothing. That literally means
Okay,
nothing.
so him beating him in the game, them two together, Mahomes
It's
versus
his
Brady,
team.
that means
Cooper,
nothing.
Cooper, there's 52 other fucking players, dude.
I know,
Tom
but
Brady does not
still,
play defense. Who
No,
had better
that's
stats
fine.
Who had
That's
better
fine.
stats in those games? I
Yes,
guarantee
that's fine.
Mahomes probably
That-
had better stats.
Listen, that's what you need to go by. You check those games and you check the stats, and then talk your shit.
And
okay,
and
but
see
still,
and see
Brady's
how much
still
help.
won, and Brady
See how
still
much.
has 7
no,
Super Bowl wins.
See how
so-
much help they got around them.
y'all
Mahomes'
are
defense
crazy,
was
man. Y'all are
god-awful.
crazy.
And Brady's retired.
Exactly.
He can get no more.
That's
So
fine.
that's
And
why you keep talking about that, but you don't know what's going to end up happening. You
you're
keep
right.
saying
And
that.
until he does that,
Bro,
you can't
just
bring
look
up-
at yes, you can look at the predictions in the future of how things have gone. The trajectory for Mahomes is that he's going to win way more Super Bowls.
But he
than-
may not.
And he may or may not. And if he does, then yes, he's the greatest quarterback of all time. But right now, you can't make that argument.
You can make the argument. You're not
And-
being
I just
right.
don't think you can.
You can for talent.
It has nothing to do with talent. I don't think talent is.
I disagree. I think people take the whole team wins, full wins. I think they blow that. I'm not saying Tom Brady isn't the greatest quarterback of all time, but if you put Tom Brady on any other team in that span of career, he's not winning 7
Right, I
fucking.
get what you're
Okay,
saying.
look,
Okay.
here's a couple stats for you.
You put Pat Mahomes on any other team right now, he may be on his 3rd Super Bowl win. Just saying.
That's fair, big boy. What do you say?
All right. So, like I said, regular season 58-20, Mahomes 64-16. Brady 18,035 yards, Mahomes 24,241 yards. TD passes, Brady 123, Mahomes 192. Completion percentage, Brady 61.9, Mahomes 66.3.
Okay, so
Interceptions, Brady 66, Mahomes 49.
hold on. Okay, let me ask y'all this. So if this is what you're going off of, let's flip it to basketball real quick with the Michael Jordan and LeBron James. No, listen, who's the greatest all time? Michael Jordan and LeBron James, because Michael Jordan has. Okay, listen, Michael Jordan has all the championships and all that, but LeBron James has more points, better in every stat line, pretty much. So who's the greatest all time there? Because if what y'all are going off of, y'all are saying LeBron James should be the greatest of all time, right?
Not in my eyes. No.
Not in your eyes, exactly. So what's the difference?
To me,
Jordan still has more championships.
Exactly. Tom
Right.
Brady still has more championships.
with the same stacked Chicago Bulls team, with probably the greatest head coach of all time, the best GM of all time, who at that time was just crazy shit. LeBron's won championships everywhere he's went.
Because he's gone to teams that are fucking made
That's-
already.
His first few years in Cleveland, he had some of the worst fucking teams.
Yeah, and they didn't win. And then he had to go to Miami to get the championships. And then he went back to Cleveland and got a championship. And what Jordan did, Jordan sucked in the beginning too. And you know what he did? They stayed and built a team.
True.
So you can say that.
No, fine. True. true.
And that's what I'm saying. If y'all are saying what you're saying right now about Patrick Mahomes, then y'all should be saying LeBron James is the greatest of all time.
I don't.
Since he's better in every stat than Michael Jordan, other than championships, right?
No. It's still no. It's to me, it's two different totally things because what you're going to say. First of all, Mahomes' career is not done. So this is a stupid conversation to have because it's not done.
You're right.
Now, if LeBron goes out and wins 3 more championships, me personally, he still won't be ever because of what Jordan did. Y'all don't understand what Jordan was and what he did back then. It's not the same. The difference is Patrick Mahomes and Brady, they played pretty close in the same game. It is. The overlap wasn't 15 years before we saw this again. We never thought we'd see what. I mean, that LeBron and Jordan thing to me is a totally different thing because one, it's more of a team game in football. I mean, I know basketball is a team game, but if you don't have a defense, you can be like Dan Marino. People say you're the greatest ever and never come close to one, except for your rookie year. So I just think it's two totally different things.
That's fair. That's fair. But I'm just saying this. I'll say this, and we can wrap this up. Listen. Not taking anything away from Patrick Mahomes. Okay?
But you are. That's all you're trying to do. You're trying to say there's no possibility.
Who pays every quarterback in the league, apparently?
No, I do not. I just
Unless you're CJ Stroud and score 3 points in your playoff game.
You can't make the argument that he's the greatest of all time until his career is over. Okay? That's it. I'm not taking anything away from him.
No one said we were trying to make him the greatest of all time, though.
They are said, but okay, then who is?
No one said that. It literally started off as the Chiefs as a team.
The dynasty, right. But now we're going to we went to Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady.
No, that's what you turned it into. We're talking about team. We're not talking about player. We're talking about a team.
That's what everyone turned it into.
I asked Kobe if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, is the Chiefs dynasty, could you say they're better all time than what the Patriots dynasty?
We talked about that, and then we talked about Tom and Patrick. So
no, for team, no, but for players, yes.
All right. We're gonna agree on this. So
I just have one question. If you could choose to start a franchise right now with Tom Brady in his first year or Pat Mahomes, you're telling me, Cooper, you would choose Tom Brady.
Do I know what Tom did in his career? Like knowing what Tom did in his career?
You're going off. No, because that involves his team. Him as a player, him himself.
Tom's first Super Bowl, he didn't start until the very last game of the season. Yeah, like he helped him win the Super Bowl.
Right.
He's not the one who got him there through the whole
but
season.
Also, Patrick Mahomes didn't start his first season either.
They didn't win the Super Bowl that year.
I know that was what I'm saying, but I'm just saying he didn't start his first season either. I'm just saying. No, but if right now, just off of talent, I'm saying Patrick Mahomes has all the talent in the world. Patrick Mahomes, I say, has better talent than Tom.
So who was better at the age of 28? That's the only thing you can compare right now. Who was better at the age of 28?
I don't think you can. I don't think you can compare
just found out.
Off of 28, Patrick Mahomes, obviously, because the game is different and he's more talented. He's more talented as a scrambler quarterback, and that's how the game is nowadays. But over time, Tom Brady is still better. He's the GOAT. Greatest of all time.
Someone change the subject before I blow my brains out.
Yes. Kobe, what are your honest thoughts on the matchup this weekend? Who do you think has the edge? What do you think what each team kind of needs to take advantage of this weekend?
I think the Chiefs need to take advantage of San Francisco's shitty pass defense, dude. They can't stop anything. I think Pat Mahomes has a huge game. I think they could run the ball, but it's more like, dude, throw the ball to the running back, get some short shit going, and then switch it up and throw it. I'm telling you, those corners fucking suck. Just throw it all day, man. And for San Fran, I mean, try to stop Pat Mahomes. I don't know. He's hot right now, dude. I don't see it going any other way but Pat Mahomes just playing lights out. So
He just doesn't lose. He's becoming one of those guys that just doesn't lose in the big games. It doesn't matter.
he's the greatest of all time.
I mean, Brady did the same thing.
Close,
Come on,
dude.
guy, you cannot say that yet.
Okay, fine. Sorry. Fuck.
Wait, just wait.
He's one of those.
Just wait.
He is, and I get what you're saying, but just like your boy Brady, he's doing it with like one great weapon, and the rest of the guys are kind of guys, and he's making them good. So, but you just but hey, Brock Purdy last week or 2 weeks ago really surprised me on those third downs when he ran for it, and he showed like, I'll get the first down too and extend this drive and stuff like Pat does. So it's going to be a great game. I just right now, to me, Patrick Mahomes is that guy you just can't you can't bet against. You can't go against him.
That is true. I'll give you that.
And if Kelsey's on, is his boo thing's going to be there flying in from Japan or Tokyo or wherever, and he's going to put on a show.
As much as I hate on Brock Purdy, I hope he gets it done because he was asked if he's ready to disappoint Taylor Swift, and I sure hope he does. So
you might be hoping, hope and wish, hoping one hand shit in the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, Coop kills me.
Oh, boys.
Coop's takes are just.
I don't see how that take is so crazy. That
I understand where he's coming from. I do understand where he's coming from.
No, so I don't understand how that's so crazy that you have to wait and say.
But my thing is yours is too opinionated because you've been hating on Brock Purdy the whole playoffs, and now just because you hate Patrick Mahomes so much, you're cheering for Brock Purdy to win.
I'm cheering for Brock Purdy's weapons. I'm cheering for Brock Purdy's weapons. We're gonna get that straight.
If they were playing any other team besides the Chiefs, you'd be cheering against Brock Purdy.
I would.
Okay, so it's a Patrick hate that you have.
Okay.
That's just.
I just gotta say this one thing. I don't know if this is a stupid thing to say. I don't know if this makes sense.
Hey, there's no such thing as stupid things, just stupid people who say things. So don't worry about it.
Okay, well, I'm stupid, so no, but so you're predicting San Fran wins, but Brock Purdy doesn't play.
He doesn't know what to predict.
No. I'm predicting the Brock Purdy plays just good enough to win, and that's all he has to do. That's all he has to do. That's it.
So just good enough.
Just good enough, baby. Just check down to CMC
Against
70-yard touchdown.
Probably one of the top defenses he'll play all year.
Play just to win, baby.
So
just good enough to win.
So are you
like
saying
he's been doing, not taking anything away from him? He's been playing just as good enough as to do it to win.
That's it. So you're saying that football is a team sport, right? And even if the quarterback's not as good or plays just as good, your team could still be really good, right?
Right.
Okay, so doesn't think of the Patriots.
Do what?
Think of the thing with the Patriots. It's not just Brady.
I know, but it's not just Patrick Mahomes. He's the greatest tight end of all time on his team.
So did Brady.
Yeah, that's exactly. So it's the same thing.
No,
but this is the first year that Pat Mahomes has had a defense, and he's still won. New England
had defenses
were ridiculous every year they won.
And let's get real, they shouldn't have been in that first Super Bowl. That Tuck rule but that's a whole different fucking subject. But
I get what y'all are saying, but it's also like I think you just have to wait to make that argument.
Well, clearly,
I'm not saying he's not talented. He's the most talented quarterback in the league. I think you just gotta wait.
You're a Red Raider, man. I can't believe you're hating on him like that.
That's probably why I'm hating him on him, because he's like Jesus here, guys. It's ridiculous.
He's a Longhorn. He's an Aggie. He's a Red Raider.
An Aggie. Get out of here with that, Coke.
What he is.
He's kind of like his brother. Whoever's on top is who he's going
Yeah,
for.
right. Yeah, right. Because at the Red River rivalry, who was wearing burnt orange and who was wearing
That
white?
has nothing to do with Texas Tech.
And who?
That has
And,
zero
and,
to do with
and
Texas
hold on.
Tech.
No. And when Texas Tech was playing Texas, who was wearing burnt orange and who wasn't wearing red? I was. I was wearing burnt orange. Wasn't wearing red. I wasn't wearing a neutral color. Freaking fake fan over there. Don't even. You shut your mouth over there. You shut your mouth, fakey. You're a phony. Yeah, phony. You shut your mouth when you talk about that.
Oh, dude, this
Golly, dude.
Cooper said, "I've had enough."
I mean,
I'm standing up for myself.
Coops is tired of getting picked on all episodes.
Because y'all are crazy, man.
Coops takes just leave it wide open for you to.
How is that? That's not even a crazy take. I have no idea. I have way worse takes than this. I have way worse takes than this.
Cooper's right, everyone.
No, I'm not saying I'm right. This is the point of the show. We all have opinions, but I've had way worse takes than this. This is not a bad take. There's no way. Y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
So hold on. Let me get this straight. All three of y'all are saying Patrick Mahomes is better than Tom Brady.
I'm not saying that. I am saying though, but you're like not even open to it. I do believe there has to be, everything has to play out. But the way you're talking, you're like, there is no way. Yeah, if Patrick Mahomes doesn't make another Super Bowl, this conversation will never happen again. But I think what he's doing is very, very impressive. And he's doing it with a team that he can still grow with. And I mean, like you said, he has a tight end that'll probably play 2 or 3 more years, and they're going to get a receiver. And if their defense can stay good, you better watch out, man.
Like, people think the dynasty started when they first won. Like, the dynasty may really be starting like right now if they can draft some wide receivers and keep their defense, because their DC staying.
But their defensive backs, you remember like last year, they were all like young and rookies or second year. They're about to start to have pay in some of those guys. And so we'll see what happens with that. But you keep Chris Jones, you can just build on it, man.
Yeah, so that's crazy. All 3 of y'all are against me here. That's wild.
I didn't say I was against you.
I know.
What the fuck I said. And that's not what I said.
You're kind of the only one that understands what I'm saying. These 2 Hanyaks over here are delusional.
I definitely understand what you're saying. I just think you're completely wrong. So, I mean,
that's fair. I think you're completely wrong. So it's fine. That's how the show works. We both have opinions.
All right, y'all can kiss and make up with CJ and call it the best ever.
Kiss and make up with CJ.
Yeah.
Speaking of CJ, let's not start talking about the Chiefs with all these Super Bowls, dude. Let's remember who's the new sheriff here in town. I mean, there's a new star. So
Yeah. He did good in the flag football game. Hopefully he can score more than 3 points in the next playoff game, but we'll see.
While Dak and your Cowboys were sitting in Cancun and Puerto Rico.
Yeah. At the end of the day, ain't none of us there, buddy.
Still have more playoff wins since 2002. So
5 Super Bowls. So good job, Oilers.
At least CJ made the Pro Bowl, though, right, Kobe?
He sure as shit did.
Yeah.
Where was Dak?
Dak didn't.
Wow.
How didn't he?
He wasn't one of the main ones.
Well, 1, because he's a system quarterback. 2, because he sucks. I don't know, right?
System quarterback. Oh.
He just didn't go, man.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
He just didn't go.
Yeah. He definitely got the invite and said, nah.
A lot of players do, man.
Not Dak.
Oh. Well, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in to this one. This one's probably been the craziest episode so far. So, but this is good. I like this. This is good.
We've had about a good same amount of viewers this whole time watching too. So
what, 3 or 4? How many?
We've gotten up to 10.
Oh, there you go.
But I mean, obviously, once it posts, it'll be up there for people to continue to watch and go back if they want to listen to Coop's horrible takes. But that's just part of
Awful.
live. They get to listen to it twice. So, but
Oh,
before we
crazy.
get out of here and end it kind of with Kobe, what are your score prediction and obviously your big winner at the end of the day? And let's go MVP of the game.
Score prediction, man. I got Chiefs. I'm gonna do like a 30. I'll say 34-27.
High scoring.
Yep.
What is the over?
It's way less than that, probably.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Two pretty good defenses.
Oh,
34-27.
So who's gonna? It looks like it's 47.5. So yeah,
He's got it way over.
be way over. Shit.
Yep.
Chiefs almost get it by themselves.
Shootout. Chiefs score on the last possession. Someone screenshot this right now.
Or does Brock Purdy throw a pick six and just ruin Coops?
Well, what'd you say? You said 35-27?
won't surprise me.
34.
34. Okay.
It's going to be 27-27 with about 4 minutes to go. And then old Pat Mahomes is going to say, "Hey, Cooper, fuck you."
You're saying I'm not taking anything away from them, guys. Come on.
Oh,
I've said plenty of times, the most talented.
And then-
But
Who's going to be the MVP?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Pat Mahomes or is
Next question. Next. Yes.
Hey, and Dak Prescott was there, man.
Oh.
I was gonna say he had the most yards. Basically, I mean, he was one of the top, man.
He still sucks, though.
at the Pro Bowl?
Right here it says NFC quarterback Dak Prescott.
He did not play in anything.
Dude,
Well,
he was
that's
the
just-
water girl, right?
You telling me Baker Mayfield's better than Dak Prescott?
His team
Dude,
went-
I'll take Baker all fucking
You're
day.
fucking smoke. You're just hating on that shit.
yeah, and then now we say my takes are bad. Come on.
Yeah.
Coach.
Hey, I like Baker. He's done good, but he ain't. Well, if you just want to go by stats, it's not even close. So
All right,
Although
Cole,
Baker
we
has won
appreciate you
two-
joining us, man.
Yes, sir.
Teams,
Hopefully, we'll see what happens this weekend. Hopefully, you're right and Coop's wrong. So
Yeah, well, we know Coop's going to be wrong, so hopefully I'm right.
Like I said, I've said it in the past. I'm keeping my money away from it because I bet against the Chiefs 2 times in a row and they've won. So I'm
You
going
keep
off
doing it,
emotion there
because
but-
I'm betting the house on the fucking Chiefs.
And hey, there you go. You do that
Time bomb's
because,
almost up. Why don't
because
you,
like I said, what?
you said the ticking time bomb's about to be
Yeah,
up.
It's going to
TikTok.
be up
Why
eventually.
don't you not be
It
I
would
don't
next
know.
year.
I don't know if it's going to be up right now, but it's going to be
Wait,
up
please.
eventually.
Week 1 of preseason? God.
You've said that in the past, Cooper, and I've said that you literally need to be locked
I mean,
up
they should have lost to the Bills.
In
Let's
a
get that straight,
mental-
actually.
in
But,
a mental asylum because
I
you're
mean,
taking.
if they
Why should they have lost to the Bills?
They should have lost to the Bills. If Diggs catches the football, then they lose to the Bills. So
Well,
But-
if
Okay,
my
Josh
grandma
Allen-
had balls, she'd be my fucking
I'm just
grandpa.
saying, they should have
No,
lost against Bills
If
Mafia.
Josh
2
Allen
rounds
Allen doesn't try to throw the ball into the end zone 2 times when he had to do
No.
it, like
there's
If
so
Lamar doesn't throw that interception,
yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's in every
Lamar
game.
pooped down his leg. We're not gonna get through that, but
he scored more points than CJ did.
I'm glad Cooper got his horrible takes out this on Tuesdays on the Edge
Horrible
because
takes,
with
fuck.
these dudes coming on Friday, I mean they would never come back if they saw these. So
I want to
Oh.
know how horrible my take is that saying Tom Brady is the GOAT and Patrick Mahomes isn't. I want to know who thinks that.
I think you're right. I think right now, today, he is the GOAT, Tom
Then
Brady.
how is that such a bad take?
Because he said, could it be? He said, could. Today, he is the GOAT.
Right, and that's what I've been saying this whole time.
right now, and I said if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, and it has to do with their teams, that's where it's starting. But
He said, is it a dynasty? And you took it to Patrick Mahomes.
You took it to your little Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady comparison because you love how Tom Brady was the first regular season L. Mahomes took the first playoff L. Mahomes.
Beat him twice, by the way, but it's fine. Beat him twice in the playoffs.
Let's get out of here. Kobe.
Cade, real quick.
We got a comment here from Miss Lawrence. She said the Swifties are coming for the Super Bowl. I think they're gonna be there, and it's gonna be the
problem with
biggest.
this right here. That's the problem.
Why is it a problem? What's wrong with eyes on the game? And they show her for like 20 seconds in a game. Who cares?
200 million people are going to be watching the Super Bowl.
Bro, it's going to be by far the biggest watched event ever.
The whole country, Japan, may be watching just so they can see her there.
They say we just saw her, and she was just at the concert. It's going to be awesome, man. And you see, that was a joke. I'm not trying to be politically incorrect. I apologize for that.
Yeah. We better be careful there.
Might need to cut that out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're live.
Well, we're live, so.
Oh, man. First and last live show. Huh.
Yeah, awkward. No.
All right, Cole.
Big Boy's just joking, guys. Don't take that.
Just a joke. I'm old.
He loves everyone.
He
loves everyone.
My grandpa fought over there, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Oh, we appreciate you joining us, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks, Cole. I appreciate that, man.
See y'all soon, boys.
All right, man. Have a good day.
All right, man. Bye.
All right. What a Tuesdays on the Edge. It was our first live show, and hopefully coming soon, the new future of coming live. Getting the reactions, and once people realize that Tuesdays on the Edge is going to be live, getting the comments, I mean, that's the best part. So hopefully we'll continue that coming soon and throughout the rest of the year. But, man, I don't got nothing else besides Friday's episode. It's going to be packed.
Tune in, baby.
Best one yet. Most amount of guests we've had yet. Biggest guest. Everyone we've had coming together for a big Super Bowl preview. Everyone's thoughts. Why is Big Boy just smirking over here?
I don't know. Just chilling, dog. Just chilling.
Did you enjoy this episode as much as I did, Big Boy?
It was fun, man. I had a good one. It was good, man.
I feel like that's how it should be, man.
I do too.
I feel like different opinions are good. I feel like,
Yeah.
No one wants to sit.
And I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. But you went so hard on it. It's like, whoa. But that's one of those topics like LeBron and Jordan. Like, to me, there is no way. I don't care. I was alive when Jordan was doing it. I loved basketball at that point, and there is no way in the world LeBron will ever. I don't care if he wins 100 of them.
Yeah.
He will never be Jordan to me.
Yeah.
So,
yep. Well,
I get that. I understand.
That's going to bring us to the end of this Tuesdays on the Edge adventure.
if my comments don't get us kicked off YouTube, so
we hope you enjoyed it. If you watched live or if you watched back, tune in to Friday's episode and tune into the future live episodes of Tuesday on the Edge. Remember, like, subscribe, leave us a post comment on the show. Let us know your thoughts, what we can get, of course, get better. And what else they got to do, big boy?
Ring that bell.
And please
come on back, please.
And please let me know if I'm crazy, as all these people are saying.
Yeah, leave the comments.
I want to hear that.
And apparently Texas is just getting blown out by Iowa.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But they're second half team. We'll come back.
We'll see. But
we'll see about that.
Until then, have a great rest of the week. Super Bowl prep. Tune in Friday morning with us, 9 a.m. Central for the Sports Roundtable Trio Edition. Peace.